Dokkan battle video. Now, after this guy came out on GP and I got him to full level 10 links, I actually never did do a level 10 links video on him. So we're going to do one right now. He comes out today on Global. A lot of you global players have been able to utilize him. This is a very good LR, right? Number one, definitely don't get that out of the way. This unit is very good, but there are just a lot of quirks involved in this character, right? I think the mistake with this character, there's sort of two things I think that I would change about this character to make him a lot better, right? I guess I'll just talk about those two things right away. So, in order to exchange into just future Gohan alone, you need to be under 58% HP, which is fine. I actually don't mind that. But it also has to be turn 3, limiting its effectiveness in Super Battle Road. I think either turn 3 alone or 58% HP alone is fine. I don't like both. Because if it was just turn 3, it would be very easy to exchange with him. If it was only under 58% HP, it would be more easier to chain and, you know, really utilize to maximum effectiveness in Super Battle Road. So I actually think the unit would be quite a bit better if you just got rid of one of those two restrictions. Again, people would say I'm nitpicking, but I'm telling y'all there's a lot of situations where that will pop up, and this unit would have been a lot better if you could do it on turn 1, or just, you know, always on turn 3 no matter what, right? One of those two. The other thing, I don't think that the LR is good enough defensively after he revives. Now, what I'm talking specifically about is that he does take a lot of damage in the new Ultimate Red Zone. People will say, oh, well, that's the most difficult event in the game. True. Ultimate Gohan came out 1 fucking month ago on JP, dude. Like, you know? Well, I guess actually it's about to be 2 months. But he's brand new! He's not old! Like, yeah, it's the most difficult event in the game. He just came out! He's not old! Like, that matters. I think they should have made him more powerful defensively after he revives, I think. So right now, I do like his design, right? When you first exchange with him, he has no defense whatsoever. None of his super attack effects after exchanging give him defense. He's not getting defense at the start of turn, anything like that, right? When he revives, he gets permanent 5 key, 58% defense, and 58% damage reduction. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it should have been 158% defense that he gets right there. That's what they should have did. I think that would have helped this guy out a lot. Because, again, sure, you could say, oh my goodness, it's the hardest event in the game. Is it really fair to compare him to that event? Yes, it is, because that's what this guy's role is for. He just came out. Right? Most players don't even have this unit for the Ultimate Red Zone, let alone have him Rainbowed, Link level 10, you know, good. I go defensive equips. When I build my units, I always build them defensively, right? And he's still taking damage. And it's not even these aren't even the hardest stages of the Ultimate Red Zone. There's more difficult stages coming, right? So those are my gripes with the unit. At least, I guess, overall. The other thing is that, here's our first turn right here. I think that the Gohan and Trunks version of this unit is not the greatest, because they're too reliant here. So, they get 150% attack and defense at the start of turn, right? Cool. They randomly change key spheres of a type to AGL, which already happened, but we got cucked. But they get no key whatsoever from their passive. So then they get 58% defense. By the way, they don't create AGL key spheres if HP is under 58%, but you probably would exchange at that point anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Then they get 58% defense, 8% chance to crit, and 8% damage reduction of 5 key spheres. And then they get 58% attack, 5% or 8% chance to crit, and 8% damage reduction of 5 key AGL key spheres. And then they get a guaranteed additional super with 8 or more key spheres. I think all that should be toned down. It should be 3 key spheres to get their first proc, 3 AGL key spheres to get their second proc, and 5 key spheres to get their additional super. I think would make them a lot better. Because you're going to get a lot of situations like this where we get cucked. And that's literally exactly what happened right here. We got cucked. We'll work while it trucks. I'm just going to... This is sort of a bare minimum turn. I'm going to go ahead and let this bare minimum turn play out right here. Again, because there's going to be a lot of situations like this. Now, I have been sort of overly negative about the unit up to this point, but, I mean, they're at 180k defense at the start of turn. Keep in mind, they're 18 key super attack to give themselves 50% defense, 12 key super attack to give themselves 30% defense, and then this is also without an extra bunch of defense from orbs, and then the damage reduction they potentially could get as well. So it's like the unit can be very powerful defensively, even as just Gohan and Trunks, right? But there's a lot of sort of quirks that this character has to deal with that I just find detrimental to the unit overall, right? See, like 2.46 right there. The unit is relying upon getting a lot of orbs, and if you don't get lucky, you don't get lucky. You don't get a lot of orbs, you don't get a lot of orbs, and the unit is not really doing a lot of damage or looking that impressive. It's just the way the unit is designed. But, you know, we very easily could have loaded up this first turn right here to a field full of AGL orbs, and they could have triple super attacked, you know, getting way above 400k defense with damage reduction, you know, great, they got really good chances to crit, right? Like, you can have, like, turns with them where they're sort of, like, bouncing around. Looking good, not looking good, you know, looking great, stuff like that. Again, there's not a lot of consistency with this character. I do more so like consistent. I'm not the biggest fan of nuking characters that rely on type key spheres. I find it to be just a shitty ability. I think it's okay if a unit needs orbs overall, and then they're like a rainbow orb changer, like Tex and Shenron, for example. That's totally fine. But physical Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, this unit, needing a specific type of orb, I think, again, is a heavy detriment towards the unit being really good. We got cucked again. Again, people will say, skill issue, but is it really? Or did we just get cucked? I'm not playing around this time. We will do some orb changing. Again, this is a showcase. I want to show the weaknesses of the unit, but I also want to show the strengths as well. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Now remember, they're not getting buffs per orb. It's just you need 5 key spheres, 5 AGL key spheres, and then 8 to do their additional super, and that procs all of their passive. Their defense does pop in right away. So 220k. So they get their defense right away. Yeah, they get their defense right away. Okay, pretty good right there. So that means that their damage reduction activates right away as well, too, by the way. So right now, we have 16% damage reduction active, you know, even before they attack, which, even if you're not in slot 1, that'll be effective against a unit like Baby, right? Baby, who does his AoE normals, cheap bastard that he is. We're going to get some footage, by the way, from other videos I've done with this unit to sort of show my experiences with him. So 5 million right there, really not that impressive, but they have a guaranteed additional super coming in, right? So you don't want to get too caught up in just what that attack set right there was, because again, boom, they bust out a second one. Keep in mind that they were at 280k defense, they got 50% when they did their 18 key, then they got another 30% when they did their 12 key, and they got a third attack. So, like, that was a good turn by them, but I had to orb change in order to do it. We got cucked right away. We would have been able to get 5 orbs, so they would have had 58% defense, 8% chance to crit, 8% damage reduction. But the extra buffs with, like, AGL orbs and stuff, we would not have had, right? So that's, again, it's just a bit of an annoyance with this unit, to be sure. All right, we can go ahead and get one more rotation in here. This will be a good rotation because we'll have the 50% support Pan around as well. She shouldn't finish off Goku and Vegeta by super attacking first. That's going to give a moderate little attack buff. All right, so let's see what they look like on this turn. We still have these same links activated, by the way. Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, and Fierce Battle. Their other links are Infighter, kind of a shitty link for this unit. Prepared for Battle is good. Dismal Future is good. Fierce Battle, and then Legendary Power. Again, I feel like a lot of the times you're going to be using this character with other future characters or potentially Hybrid Saiyans. Alright, so we're at 256k defense right there with all those orbs and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and see what attack stat they get right here. After this, we might do another event focusing on the Gohan and Trunks, potentially. This is a good turn. 6 million right there with the guaranteed additional coming in. AGL Pan really helps this unit a lot. Only problem is that AGL Pan sucks ass. She's terrible. Some of the 50% supports are still runnable. AGL Pan is not. She is a showcase unit. You use her in showcases, and that is it. She is dog shit, AGL Pan. So, kind of an unfortunate aspect there. Okay, yeah, let's go to another event with, Gohan and Trunks. Then after that, we'll probably get a bunch of footage of revived future Gohan, stuff like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a little bit more footage of Gohan and Trunks. This is a pretty good turn. We have future Gohan around as well as the AGL Trunks. We will be able to get the 5 AGL orbs that we need, but we're not going to be able to get the 8 key spheres right here. So at 242k right there. We're on the Android / Cell Saga team, just in fighter, prepared for battle, and legendary power not activated, right? So, alright, let's go ahead and see what they do right here. After this, we might... again, I'm going to cut in some footage from some previous attempts in the Ultimate Red Zone. I have had the LR be very successful in there, and also get me killed. Although, I mean, it's just the strength of Baby in there, but... Again, this Gohan just came... This unit's brand new. So they really should be performing better defensively, because the intention is a defensive unit, right? Like, there's no way you're going to tell me this is an offensive unit. No way in hell. This is a defensive unit. Like, I do feel like they should be performing better in some of the difficult content. And especially consider they... Again, dude, they just came out. They literally just came out. Alright, so we'll do this turn, next turn. Then I'm probably going to skip ahead. We might go back to hybrids. We'll really max it out. We'll get like STR, Hybrid Saiyan, support Trunks in there and stuff like that. Try and see Physical Future Gohan, you know, put up a lot of damage and power. Again, after he's sort of transformed. Remember that when you transform with him, I guess exchange is a better way to say it. At that point, the intention is to die. And then you activate a lot of defensive ability and then a really nice key passive. For the first 5 turns, when you exchange into him, he is giving himself 8 key at the start of turn. And then you get the extra permanent 5 key when he revives. So, like, those abilities are definitely very powerful for him, right? Alright, so let's see what we get in this turn. Alright, so we're going to have this future Gohan go ahead and transform. So he's not going to be supporting Bond of Master and Disciple anymore. We should be able to get most of our links active on this turn, right? No, only Dismal Future and Fierce Battle is it. Yeah, this Trunks isn't prepared for battle, huh? The damn bum. Alright, let's go ahead and do this right here. Let's see what damage we get, 210k. Alright, yeah, so we'll do this turn, and then we'll sort of max out LR Future Gohan. Sort of see some of the damage he's going to do. Again, we'll run the SCR Hybrid Saiyan support Trunks, the Broly movie Trunks, right? You know, maybe like B-Pan, stuff like that. Just sort of see some of the damage that LR Future Gohan is going to be capable of getting up to, right? What attacks did we get right here? 4.37. So it's like, as long as you're able to get those AGL key spheres, you're in a good spot. But again, as a defensive unit, you don't really want to float off rotation. You don't have the luxury of, like, setting up the first 2 units and then, oh, I could get all my orbs, but then you float them off, right? That's not what you want to do with them. Triple supering with them is really good. Their defense then gets so high. The 50% defensive increase to 30% and then another 30%. Their defense can get to a very impressive level at that point, I think. All right, well. I think we're going to get the exchange now. Here, let's, I absolutely love these animations of Future Gohan, and, like, these are great.
TRUNKS! 君はここにいるんだ。みんな、逃げた。もう足手まといにはなりません。僕、ゴハンさんと一緒に戦いたいんです。そうか。わかった。TRUNKS、行くか。はい。君が最後の希望だ。
Alright, so now we flip out and we are Future Gohan. One thing that is important to remember about this guy that definitely will be very valuable in any difficult content, regardless of if he has revived, not revived, anything, he does have access to a Scouter when HP is under 58%. I would argue that the Scouter is the strongest ability that any character can have, right? Because the most frustrating thing is, you know, the enemies super attacking in random positions and stuff like that. If you have access to a Scouter at all times, this game is easy, right? That's, you know, so anytime you're low health, again, even after he's revived, you do have access to that Scouter. Keep in mind, in order to revive with Future Gohan and gain access to the extra 5 key, the 58% defense and 58% damage reduction, we do have to die with Future Gohan himself. I have never found that to be a problem. I would love to jump on here and say that's terrible, blah, 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 blah. I've literally never found it to be a problem. One time I 3-dodged the super attack, right? But, like, for the most part, it's definitely not an issue whatsoever. Will link up well with this Trunks right here, too. Going to give us a lot of support, Cold Judgment, stuff like that. This support Trunks is definitely a capable unit that we could run in difficult content. All right, we're going to go ahead and revive here. Let's go ahead and play the audio for this. $28K? What? Okay. No way. Are you kidding me? This Vegeta hits this week? Okay. Dude.
俺は死なない。たとえこの肉体は滅んでも、俺の意志を継ぐ者が必ず立ち上がり、そしてお前たちを倒す。
So good. God damn, that shit is good. Alright, so now, we have maxed out Big Daddy Future Gohan. He is powerful, no doubt about that. I do just wish that they made him more defensive. Honestly, to me, I feel like they could have even taken away some of his offensive power and just funneled it more towards defense. I feel like this character would have lived longer, would have been a better character overall if he was more defensive. Right, seriously, I'm dead ass about that. Alright, so this is going to be a good rotation right here. We're going to have nearly everything activated. Support. We have the powerful legendary power link activated. This is going to be a really good turn for future Gohan right here. We're going to see him put up, I think, a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and see this. Again, we have everything activated right here except for Saiyan Lineage. That's the only link that's not activated right now. Trunks might take a little bit of damage from this because he hasn't been able to stack with no Cell Saga Gohan around. Ow. Okay, this Vegeta lowers defense, cocksucker. Alright, whatever. Alright, I'm very intrigued to see what Future Gohan's damage is going to look like on this turn. Remember, my Future Gohan is built defensively, which I think is the way to build him. He's a defensive unit. 7.87. I definitely will take that. By the way, Future Gohan does also launch a guaranteed additional with 8 key spheres still, right? So, you know, you are going to be able to potentially get a lot of additional supers with him as long as you have good orb luck. That's where, like, a lot of the powerful Rainbow Orb changers that the game has released semi-recently can really sort of help out here. Okay, so we'll go into this next turn. We'll be able to get LRB Pan's active skill up, which is going to be really nice, too. Seeing our girl LRB Pan pop her active skill. Again, we have Trunks' support. So we'll have most of LR Future Gohan's links activated. Plus, again, we'll have the support from B-Pan. Remember that her active skill buff is better for characters that have large start of turn attack buffs. Future Gohan is getting 258% at the start of turn. So, Future Gohan is getting a huge monster buff right here. Alright, this is going to be a good turn right here. I'm very curious to see how our boy Future Gohan does on this turn right here. I'm going to use an item just to make sure that we have no issues with Trunks, although just because Trunks had his defense lower last turn. Let's pop B-Pan's active skill right here. So, again, this is going to give the active skill buff to Future Gohan, which is going to be huge, right? Along with having everything activated except for Prepared for Battle is the only link not activated right here. So this is a really strong turn for LR Future Gohan. Let's go ahead and see what Future Gohan puts out right there. And then after this turn, I think I will show some rotations of utilizing him in Ultimate Red Zone and difficult events, right? And then I think we will probably finish up. So let me know what you guys think of this guy. I do think he's like borderline a top 10 LR in the game. I easily think that like the Vegeta and Goku unit is better. I think LR Janemba is better, right? Okay, so he got basically up to 11 million right there. Not bad. There are a number of units, I would say, that I do like better, sort of like Yellow Coin LRs, other LRs, but I think that this Future Gohan LR is ridiculously powerful regardless. This guy can really put in work. He is a very, very good unit, for sure. This is a good starting test for Future Gohan. So keep in mind, we do have Cold Judgment activated with Super Saiyan 3 Trunks. Let me see, what is his defense? Yeah, Dude, look, he's getting like 30k defense out of that. With his 58% damage reduction, that does matter. All right, we're looking good. We're looking really good right here, actually. I'm feeling... Once you get to this guy right here, Baby could super attack him, I think we're fine. Future Gohan, at this point, with his high defense and damage reduction, we're completely good to go. I think Future Gohan should hold up even against all the forms of Baby. Grade 8 Baby, Super Baby 2, all these characters, we should be good. We're now completely set up and good to go. And we should, I think, be able to coast mostly through the rest of this event here. We'll see. We'll see. But I think we should be able to. But, okay, beautiful. Look at this. 24 key with 1 AGL orb, baby. That's how it's done right there. Okay, we'll be fine with AGL Kid Gohan. We're looking good now. Now we're looking good. Because, like, some of these... Oh, perfect. How much are you taking right here, Gohan? Oh, my God. He's insane. I'm sure some of you guys are going to see 100k damage. You're going to go, oh, my God, he sucks. Dude, this baby hits for, like, 500k on everyone when he's... The 7th year anniversary LRs... They had like 400k defense, and Baby supered them for like 400k damage. I'm telling y'all, like Gohan taking 100k right there is insane. Like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is probably like taking more damage there and shit like that. I'm telling y'all, that is a really good job tanking by AGL LR Gohan. So he's looking good. He is definitely looking very powerful. I'm actually fairly impressed with that level of tanking right there. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. The thing is, I want to put Super Saiyan 3 Trunks in slot 1, but he hasn't built up enough. Again, with the 9-turn, 30% attack and defense, typically on turn 9, you know, we would have been good to go, and I could have done this, which would have been way better, right? You know, again, Future Gohan would be cooking in slot 3, but I'm not able to do that. He's still going to be really good. Okay, so we are going to miss his 18-key super attack right here, because the first part of his passive has now worn off, the 8-key for the first 5 turns. We did lose that, but he should still be fine right here. And Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, I don't think is going to get us killed or anything like that. Even if he doesn't guard, we should survive. We do still have AGL Kid Gohan's active skill too, so we're cooking right here. Oh, perfect. All right, let's see how LR Future Gohan handles this. 200k, huh? This is what I'm talking about the key, or the HP, man. It's like, this is like, you know, one of the best defensive units in the game right here. This guy's revived. He's eating 200k damage. Like, dude, like, all the leader skills in the game are just like fodder now. Like, it's like 130% HP is just so spooky. Like, he's still taking that much damage. Oh shit. He's triple AoEing right here. Are you kidding me? That's so unfair. It really is. All right, I'm going to hit this. We're going to be shy of the 18 key, but this will guarantee that I'm going to at least get a super attack. I guess it doesn't matter with Super Saiyan 3 Trunks. Who cares, right? I could win this, but I'm going to make this the last turn regardless. We'll just do this right here. And I will be able to get this to heal up a little bit. All right, let's see how LR Future Gohan does right here. The AoE is going to be really nasty. He actually took damage. Holy shit. He took damage right there. Yeah. A super attack, even on LR Future Gohan right here, and we would die. I feel like we overrated this guy defensively when he first came out. He is good defensively, but he's certainly not, like, the best defensive unit ever. Even after he revives. Yeah, we're dead. The triple AoE is crazy. He's taking... Look how much damage he's taking. Look, we have Cold Judgment activated, dude. Right? Like, it's like this is a fine turn for Gohan defensively. Like, you know, we could also get 5% defense from Saiyan Lineage and 5% defense from Prepare for Battle, but, like, you know, we have Cold Judgment. That's the big defensive link we'd want active. Look at the way LR Future Gohan is taking damage from this baby. We're dead. That's nuts, man. Baby is crazy. Baby is so dumb. Oh, my God. So it's like, this does work. This works very well right here. These two, again, that's another reason I brought this guy, is because this SSR has also got All in the Family. So defensive support, All in the Family and stuff like that. If you're not going to go Future Trunks, you can just go all Gohans and go all in the family. I mean, the key situation is looking pretty good right here. Okay, we'll save those physical orbs for next turn for the LR Trunks, although I probably do want to float him off. Remember that EZA Physical Future Gohan is getting 50% attack and defense. Damn, this sucks. I really... Future Gohan would have eaten this so well, and it would have been nice to just show that. Dude, revived LR Future Gohan, still taking almost 200k right there. Remember that I have a defensive build for my Future Gohan as well, right? So I'm giving him, I think I'm giving him extra defensive equips, right? Like I have multiple extra like defensive equips on him to give him actual higher defense. Because the whole point of this unit is once he revives, he's a defensive god, right? But it's like, obviously, our defensive god took basically half of our health from a super attack. Very problematic, right? EZA Future Gohan, he's going to tank better with type advantage, right? We just got to get Future Trunks back on rotation, but the way things worked out, you know, it wasn't able to work as smoothly as I would like also. So I guess we'll keep doing this. I feel like this is probably the best way to play this for now. We could do this, and then we can heal up a little bit with Future Gohan also. Yeah, okay. We've sort of settled down. He's taking damage? What? Oh, boy. That's without Cold Judgment? Yeah, because when I did the video, I've already done a video taking LR Future Gohan into the Ultimate Red Zone, right? And I was pairing him up with Super Saiyan 3 Trunks. That wasn't, like, it's like, that was a unit that would work because we'd get Cold Judgment activated. But it's like, without Cold Judgment... Oh, God damn it. This is where if EZA Physical Future Gohan had Cold Judgment instead of All in the Family, that would help us out a lot more. I would rather that the Future Gohan has Cold Judgment instead of All in the Family, so he'll work better with the future characters rather than All in the Family, which works better with the Sun family characters, the Goku family characters, right? I'd rather he be better with Trunks since he fucking needs Trunks in his passive anyway. So So this is an issue with EZA Physical Future Gohan. He'd be better with Cold Judgment instead of All in the Family. Because obviously you want to use him with these future characters. That's the way they're all set up, right? No All in the Family, no defensive support. He's at 143k, okay. Alright, let's see how we do against Baby. Trunks, how you doing right here? Ow. 63! Alright, he'll tank better with this. Please double super. Shit. 42. Look at our health. Our health just evaporates, dude. That was LR Future Gohan who just took 40k right there. Oh my god. Dude, it's so crazy in here. Yikes. Baby. Grade 8 Baby is a real issue. Gohan did good damage right there. We're taking double digits. That's fine. If he supers LR Future Gohan, we lose. Dude, they made LR Future Gohan not good enough. We're dead. Wow. That's revived LR Future Gohan right there. Okay. Well, I mean, easy. I feel like the video turned out fine. Because we did get a lot of displays of Future Gohan in various different situations, how he's tanking and stuff like that. So there we go. Let me know what you guys think of our boy LR Future Gohan and Trunks. Definitely a very powerful unit. I even would say I probably do like their leader skill. Connected Hope and Bond of Master and Disciple 4 key and 150%. The only problem is after the 7-year anniversary, like leader skills under 170% just don't feel like they cut it anymore. It's just such a huge gap in power. The health is really important for the new difficult events. So overall, I would say that this is a very good LR, but definitely could have been better. Could have been designed slightly better and made slightly better. There's no reason to have some of these inherent flaws built into these units anymore 7 years into the game, right? So let me know what you guys think of LR Future Gohan and Trunks. Thanks guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.